Why, hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new video. Today's video we will be discussing, by the way, is Mario's top 10 NFL teams. That's right. So, by the next video, which is probably right now, that guess what's about to come and guess what's about to happen is that, yes, it's going to be 5 more NFL teams from Mario's favorite team to pretty much likely be shown on screen. And afterwards, by the way, that I was going to be thinking of something. Just want to let you guys know again that it's going to be Luigi's turn, by the way, that he will have his top 5 and top 10 to actually be appearing in the channel. So if that's pretty much what the random count's going to be, then let it be the random count. So anyways, before we start the video, I do want to let you guys know on something, by the way, I'm actually about to reveal the characters that's like the Mario characters that, there's going to be a snippet of the good guys and the bad guys that will be on a snippet, of course, that yes, it will definitely be on a snippet, which of course, for once, by the way, yes, it's going to definitely happen. And just want to let you guys know on a good possible note in news, by the way, that yes, the characters, by the way, will definitely be on the bed, which is going to be the good heroes that will be up first, then the bad ones, by the way, that will be the bad guys, apparently, that will be on as well, too, that will be on the bed. So, yeah, those will be the characters that's either same or new that will appear on the bed. And just want to let you guys know it's going to be a good news and it's going to be a good thing to happen. So if you guys want to see that happening, remember, it's going to either happen at some time whenever I feel like getting them to come over here exactly, and it means that the characters will come back as a snippet of the characters that will get revealed again as plush characters that you will finally get to see for a long, long, long time, to finally see their face for a long time, which it is a long time exactly. So the answer is it's gonna be a long time, man. It's like a long time, but whatever, man. Just whatever. But anyway, let's just go ahead and focus on what we have upper handedly and just get on with the top 10 anyways and see what you guys think about that anyways of that result. So this being said, here we are, here we go, and let's begin this video anyway, starting as of now in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, so here it is, everybody. All right, so looks like as of right now that Mario's main favorite team of number one is the Indianapolis Colts, which is correct. So it's like the same thing in the last video, but it's more likely the same thing, but correct exactly. So that's all I can pretty much just tell you guys and let you know, by the way, that yes, it is definitely Mario's favorite is the Indianapolis Colts, which is definitely Mario's team. Just want to let you guys know that is definitely Mario's team. That is top one of number one. That's just on our fifth channel, which for once, by the way, that definitely is Mario's team, is the Indianapolis Colts. So there you go. And there's your question. So anyway, that's definitely Mario's team. And yeah, so that's definitely Mario's team. Now, of course, before we do head into number two, is top two of 10 exactly, is coming up next is the New Orleans Saints. And trust me, there's going to be a long segment on 6 all the way to 10. So I'm just going to try to make more of these timestamps a bit more shorter on each number that is still kind of actually going to be explained onto is the last video, but it will be on more likely to be on just this video anyway, so that way that you guys will get full input and see what you guys think. So here we go. Here comes the next one, folks. That is number two is the New Orleans Saints, which we're going to jump right onto as of right now. So here we go. Let's get on to that starting about right now. All right, so here it is, everyone. Number two is the New Orleans Saints, which that definitely is Mario's team, by the way, is his secondary favorite team is the New Orleans Saints, which by any chance that, yep, it definitely shall and will be, that will be the New Orleans Saints. That is definitely Mario's team, and hopefully to so and be for honest and be for real, by the way, that is 100% to be Mario's secondary favorite team is the New Orleans Saints, which here's my question is that yes, by the way, that is definitely Mario's team of the New Orleans Saints, and I would be surprised, which, as I said before in the last time, that is definitely Mario's favorite. His secondary team is the New Orleans Saints, which, yeah, that's definitely his team. So that pretty much his team exactly. And yeah, that's definitely his team. So here comes number three. That will be is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That will be highly explained and fully unexplained, as however, it will jump right into that conclusion. So here it is. Here comes the number to be. The next number that will be, of course, that is exactly, is number three, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go. All right, so here it is. The next one we have right now. And of course, here it is exactly. So the next thing we have, and of course, that, well, top three we have, by the way, is of course, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which, am I surprised? Well, no idea why, but that's like a very logical question, I would say that it's pretty logical that Mario would definitely consider like in a team that is for pirates, which I don't know why, but I guess I assume to say Mario actually likes the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because, well, he likes the color that's like, related to pirates, which not gonna lie though, but it's like a very interesting pirated team, and it's like a very somewhat interesting kind of name, which I think that's what Mario really thinks. It's like it's a very interesting concept of him liking a team that's like Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but like a very interesting way to say how cool it is and how awesome the name looks. So that's probably why Mario again definitely likes the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's how he likes his team, and that's just how he likes his third favorite team, and that's just all I would say. Anyway, even though he is loyal to the Indianapolis Colts anyway, since he only can like whatever he like anyway, but that's his favorite third team. Now, it is time we shall head to number four and get to straight to that anyway. Is Mario's brother's favorite team is Luigi's team is, of course, that his team, of course, well, let's just say that for an example that Mario actually picked that his fourth favorite team would have to be is exactly is let's just say that Mario's fourth favorite team is Detroit Lions. So let's hop on in to number four. That would definitely be his next favorite is of exactly is, well, let's just say, I don't know. Pretty much his favorite team is Luigi's favorite team is Detroit Lions. I mean, Mario actually was the one who definitely added it on at number four, so let's get on to that, shall we? All right, so here it is, everybody. The next thing I'm about to say and will consider saying, by the way, is here's the next number we have, by the way. The next number we have is, of course, is top four of top 10. We have is Detroit Lions, which that is definitely Luigi's favorite team, which Mario for somehow added for Luigi's team to be on top four. So I'd say that's not bad. I mean, not really bad though, but pretty much an interesting choice that along the Luigi's part, it's pretty much like a very interesting part, I'd say. Really, again, very interesting. So I'd say, not gonna lie though, really interesting, I'd say. I mean, really, again, interesting choice. Very interesting choice of Mario to definitely move his brother's team to definitely be on top four. So yeah, that's definitely Luigi's team is Detroit Lions, which Mario somehow actually did somehow added Luigi's team to be on top four, which I think Luigi would probably be impressed with Mario's efforts to add that idea and consider that idea because I mean, well, Mario doesn't technically hate Luigi's team. I mean, brothers are brothers because brothers don't hate a brother's team, so it's pretty much why Mario and Luigi always still gets along, but hey, at least they always get like a very interesting enjoyment of a good game just to kind of root for like Mario's team to root for Colts and Luigi rooting for Lions, which that's pretty much for one of them. So anyway, looks like as of now, that's definitely Mario's team is Detroit Lions. Now, the next thing, of course, on number five is New York Jets, because of course we're gonna get to that too. So, looks like Mario about to say and mention that Mario's next favorite team is going to be showing up randomly. That will pretty much will be appearing to six or all the way down to 10, which I meant to say that's going to be on that kind of timestamp. So that's all I want to let you guys know about. But here it is. Here comes top 5 of top 10. So here is Mario's next favorite that is about to show up right now is of course is the New York Jets is about to pretty much be shown to the screen. All right, so here it is. Top 5 of top 10 is the New York Jets. And of course that Mario would actually add that opinion and would add that choice, which that's pretty much his fifth favorite anyway, just to kind of rank it and rank that spot to number 5. So that is definitely Mario's team that would be definitely on, and I seriously mean definitely right on to number 5, exactly on top 5 is the New York Jets, which that actually is a very interesting statement of a fact, by the way, by knowing how interesting that move actually was. But, that's a pretty interesting, fair way to kind of put it in there exactly and just, kind of describe it exactly and make that reason as that goes. So I'd say that is pretty interesting, by the way. Pretty interesting. So, very interesting, very clever, and very interesting. Just to kind of for Mario to kind of add that idea for number 5. So that is definitely Mario's fifth favorite is the New York Jets, which don't ask me why, but I guess that's why he somehow added that idea up there. But whatever, I guess, whatever. So here comes the next one, folks, which is going to be about to be more longer, which means finally something more longer and longer. So, anyways, here comes top 6 of top 10 that is about to be explained as of right now. So, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Top 6 of top 10 is about to start. Let's do this. So, the next review on top 6 we have is Mario's sixth favorite is Miami Dolphins. Now, I wonder why Mario would want to pick an interesting team, not too familiarly to know why, but I guess for some reason, I guess Mario's kind of like kind of okay with like a water team that he would say that, oh, I think Mario's been in the water before lots of times. Exactly. Well, not in his transformations, no, I guess not. But I guess I can say Mario and somehow kind of says that he would want to kind of add the Miami Dolphins to number 6 because not sure for obvious reasons. I'd say that he just would want to kind of like move the Miami Dolphins to number 6, so I'd say, why not? So I guess Mario somehow would want that to happen, so that's definitely his sixth pick, is definitely Mario's sixth favorite is the Miami Dolphins. That's his team to say that's number 6. So I guess we're about to head to another number pretty soon. That Mario's about to do is get to the next one exactly of another team that would be on top 7 of top 10. So I'd say, for an example, we're just going to kind of get to the next factor and the next point to see what Mario's 7th favorite would have to come into result and come to play. So I guess I can say in full likely the answer here that we're just about to see and discover what Mario's next favorite would have to be and selectively randomly. So let's just see what else can happen and what else can come to play and jump. So let's see what Mario's next favorite's going to be right here on top 7 of top 10. So here it is, everyone. Let's do it. Let's go and let's get right on to it. And here we go. Number 7 of number 10 is right about coming to the corner right now. All right, so the next team we have here, by the way, the next team we are about to say that here it is. Number 7, top 7 of top 10 we have is Denver Broncos. That's right. Mario's next team is definitely is Denver Broncos, which I gotta say for some reason and for some example that I would never expect that Mario would choose a Denver Broncos team. That I'd say only onto number 7 that Mario had choose was Denver Broncos, which not gonna lie, but I guess for some interesting reason, I guess Mario would assume to say that he would pick the Denver Broncos on number 7, which is not bad, but an interesting result, an interesting idea that Mario somehow would choose is number 7 is Denver Broncos. So I guess all I can say is that's Mario's team is Denver Broncos, which that is pretty wildly interesting since I kind of would expect that Mario somehow kind of would add them to another number, but fair enough. So here it is. The next number we're about to jump to is number 8 of 10, which we're almost pretty much down left to 3 more teams anyway, since we're about to kind of almost reveal 3 more teams left before we end the video and definitely end it anyways. So that's Mario's 7th pick, and 7th pick is definitely is the Denver Broncos. So here it is, everyone. The next team we're about to discuss and about to reveal the next number that will and shall be, by the way, the next number we are about to reveal. The next number we are about to see and discover. Here it is. Next number is, well, let's just say the next number will be, and I mean definitely will be, of course, that exactly is, well, the only thing I can say already is number 8, or should I say top 8 of top 10. We are about to reveal is right about now. Here it is. Top 8 of 10 is about to start. So, the next number, what we have here today, here's the next number. The next number I'm about to tell you guys is right now. So this next number I'm about to tell you guys, just for as a bit of another number we have here, is the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I know a team like the Arizona Cardinals always sometimes gets trashed, but we all remember times like these before that sometimes Cardinals may get trashed, sometimes as before that they always get trashed, but in my only opinion, all I can definitely say that Mario's eighth pick, by the way, would definitely be the Arizona Cardinals because I mean, why not? At least Mario's gonna give it like a chance or something to kind of say, well, Mario for somehow would say he would rank the Arizona Cardinals to number 8. So that's probably another reason that Mario can say that he will rank the Arizona Cardinals to a number 8. So that's pretty much what Mario can give, and at least it's not down to the worst number exactly, which of course I know it's going to be on most likely on the thumbnail, but at least the Arizona Cardinals are not at least going to be at somewhere at the bottom near 10, but at least they're near 7 to 9 at least, which they're probably near to those other places of the ranks. So that's Mario's eighth favorite is the Arizona Cardinals, which don't judge me. I mean, he would want to kind of rank it anyway, but whatever. So the next number we're about to discuss is about to be number 9. All's down to left is two teams that Mario's about to discuss. So let's see what Mario is really going to rank the next number. So the next number that Mario's ninth favorite and pick will be on the screen for you guys and will be considered on the screen. So here it is. Number 9 of top 10. Here it is. Right about this second and right about this minute. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, what I was meaning to say, by the way, is here's the next number. Is that, yep, Mario's favorite ninth team is Atlanta Falcons, which, for one, by the way, he has choose the Atlanta Falcons because for some reason, he just likes that number and just likes that number 9 on pretty much the Atlanta Falcons. So I'd say, why not? He pretty much chose that team. So that's all I can say. And regardless, that it is Mario's team and it is his ninth favorite and pick. So all I can say is that, well, at least I don't blame the fact that Mario would choose the Atlanta Falcons, but at least it's a pretty good team, not gonna lie. But I think for most of anyone else out there that would say is like, oh yeah, they're pretty much a very interesting, well thought out team. Well, answer to that question is that yep, it is for once, by the way, definitely a very well thought on, interesting kind of an idea choice, but fair enough, though. Just fair enough. Which, at least, like I said, in full accomplishments anyway, just to say, yep, that is definitely to be Mario's favorite knife pick and favorite team. So I'd say, yeah, that's definitely Mario's fifth main ninth favorite, by the way. Sorry. I mean, it's been a while to kind of say the number is his ninth favorite team. So that's definitely Mario's ninth favorite team is the Atlanta Falcons. And here it is. Here comes top 10 of number 10, which we're just about to kind of discuss that next number right about now. So here it is. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, everybody. So here it is. One last final number, by the way. One last final number we have here today, by the way, is that here it is. So, as of now, of number 10 is the Minnesota Vikings. Now, why would Mario consider ranking Minnesota Vikings his 10th final favorite, which means, at the bottom of the list, that why did he choose Minnesota Vikings? Well, to tell you guys a very funny story, by the way, is that I find for some reason that Mario, well, Mario as him liking as a pretty much as like an Indianapolis, a Colts fan, by the way, meant to say Indianapolis Colts fan, that I think Mario himself would kind of find it pretty funny to see pretty much Minnesota losing another favorite was Sam Donald, which was kind of pretty funny, by the way, for me and Mario to kind of think it was pretty funny. But yeah, we were kind of laughing a little bit by saying is like, yeah, at this point, Vikings really did goofed up, by the way, which was a kinda a funnier attempting way to know how interesting that was. I'm like, "Dang, are you serious, man?" Like, yeah, me and Mario were laughing at that a lot because it was kind of funny, and it was hilarious. It was hilarious in our opinion. It was kind of funny, which we didn't kind of expect why to know why it was funny, but yep, it was definitely indeed pretty hilarious and pretty funny. If you guys know what me and Mario were minting to say, it was kind of pretty funny, but it was pretty much the time that Mario would say was like, wow, holy mamma mia. Like, I mean, you serious, man? Like, Minnesota Vikings would have traded Sam Donald to like you know, my favorite team, the Seahawks. Well, yeah, that's kind of pretty funny in my opinion. So yeah, me and Mario could agree to something, but it was pretty funny. So, anyways, that's pretty much all the teams exactly that's been ranked, which I'll definitely explain on the green, yellow, and red, which we're about to kind of explain that pretty soon at the end part. So here it is, everybody. Here it comes right about now. Anyways, let's go to that any second and let's jump onto that, shall we? Well, there it is, everybody. There it is. So, looks like it's been over and officially been finished, which means Mario's top 5 and top 10 favorites in NFL has been completed, which means it's been done and finished. So, if you guys enjoy these videos, remember to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be absolutely notified so that way you don't miss a single video that comes on to our 5th channel and whatsoever. So that's all I can explain and just say is that, yep, it has been done and finished, which means it's a very interesting possibility and definitely a finished one too. So, anyways, let me go ahead and explain what the green and yellow and red. So, the green one means best teams exactly, which is referring to like the top 5 teams up there. That's like, oh, for an example, let's just say that the green, by the way, is Indianapolis Colts, Saints, and Buccaneers, and Detroit Lions, and New York Jets, which that definitely is Mario's top 5 favorites on the green, which means his best. And as in for yellow means average, which means it's in somewhere in the middle. Which, as for Mario, he pretty much added was like the ones that were already on the screen. As you guys can tell on the screen, by the way, is of course that, well, his only favorites would probably would to be, for an example, would of course be is, oh, on pretty much was number 6, by the way, was Miami Dolphins, and pretty much Miami Dolphins is up there. That would definitely be on yellow, and pretty much Broncos would be on number 7. Of course, that, well, Broncos is on yellow, and Cardinals are pretty much on 8, which means 3 of those teams are on yellow, and those three teams are on average, which means Mario had liked the teams on average. Now, here comes to the worst, which means it's on red. The only 2 teams are in the worst spots already that Mario had picked and selected is, on 2 different teams that Mario had chosen, by the way, were the Falcons and Vikings. So that's pretty much why Mario added those ones right there. So there's your guys' answers, and there's your guys' selections of what Mario's top 5 and top 10 favorites are in the video. So that's all I can say. But anyway, as of now, it is time to wrap the whole video, and it is time to end the video incitement from here. And don't forget, by the way, that there are going to be some new videos coming up soon. That, yes, there is going to be a snippet of the good guys and the bad guys, of course. That's going to be the plush characters of their versions actually going to get a snippet, by the way, which means that they're going to come back. It's going to be like Mario characters and non-Mario characters that, yes, they're all going to return to the 5th channel, by the way, even though that, yes, it will take some time, that they're going to return anyway. And does it mean they're returning back on the channel? Yes, it means that they're definitely going to return back on the channel, and definitely might come back for a very interesting time to come back anyway and feel alive again, to come back to the channel and might actually get some good actual work done and a lot of things being accomplished. So if you guys enjoy those ideas and definitely are excited for what's coming exactly, then yes, it's gonna probably be very interesting to see that. So anyway, as of now, hope that you guys enjoyed this entire video and definitely enjoyed it anyways. So, this being said, it is me, Golden Down Foxy, remastered by the way, the voice behind Toad, Wario, and King Koopa. So, hope that you guys enjoyed these videos and interesting top 5 and top 10 moments of pretty much whenever that still continues. And don't forget, by the way, Luigi, by the way, is definitely next to rank his favorites, by the way. That's like top 5 and top 10 again. That's like the same thing as Mario, by the way, but it'll only just be moved as what Luigi had chosen. You know, his 9 picks, by the way, because he has never chosen his 9 other teams before. His main favorite of number 1 is obviously the Lions of Detroit, that Luigi had definitely liked and consider liking his main favorite team is Detroit Lions. So if you guys do or didn't know, by the way, then that's your guys' answers. But as of now, let's just go ahead and say is this, by the way, is Luigi, by the way, we're just got to find out and see what happens. But as of now, time to end the video. And remember, as always, give the video a like and comment and subscribe at the bell to be notified and stuff. And go on and immediately subscribe to our 5th channel, by the way. That would be amazing and that would be appreciated. So take care, everyone. Have an awesome time. Have a good one. Have an amazing day now. And I will, as always, see you guys for the next video. So take care, everyone. Have a good day. See you guys next time. And signing right on out of here and sign off as always. See you guys absolutely in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a good time and a good day. And see you guys in the next video. Signing right on out. Bye bye and see you next time.